today.
I actually was scrolling through the gram recently, and I came across a super interesting post from our girl NeNe Leaks, and I want to get your take on this. Speaking of drama and things like that, it seems that NeNe had to get something off her chest, and she actually wrote a post that said, quote, "Never underestimate how far a jealous person will go to destroy you." You could tell she posted that one from her soul. Ladies, what do you think of what NeNe had to say? On so many levels, do you even think it's possible for someone to destroy you? Or are you in control of that somewhat?
No, I mean, that's two questions. I think jealousy is the most destructive emotion you can have. And I'm talking about like deep jealousy. And there's two types of jealousy. There's jealousy if somebody is doing better than you, if there's jealousy that they have something you want. And then there's jealousy in terms of relationships and partners and stuff like that. I feel like when you're jealous of somebody else who has something for you, that's really destructive. Not to the person, but to you. Because I feel like then you're living in like, I want what they have. And nowadays, the grass is always greener on the other side because there's Photoshop, right? Everybody on social media looks like they have a perfect life. Everybody looks amazing all the time. And that's just a moment they captured. So that whole FOMO is real when people like feel like they're missing out or they're not looking their best. So that's destructive. But I think a little bit of jealousy in a relationship, I'm a little jealous. But I think that's a way of like showing my man that I really care about him, that there's a little bit of like keeping him on his toes. I feel like that's a little bit of healthy jealousy. But I think the other one, people can destroy you. People can destroy you if they hate you enough.
You really think that, let's say I was terribly jealous of you. How can my jealousy destroy you?
Because you would do things to her. Like lie on her. You might, say that she did something that she didn't do. And then what happens is because we live in a social media world where, especially, and I don't care whether you're on television or you're not on television. If you have a Facebook account and someone's putting false, malicious things, that can influence other people about you. So we have to be careful.
But if you know those things aren't true, how does it destroy you? Do you guys get where I'm coming from?
I mean, it can still affect you.
I know a lot of people sometimes even talk about the evil eye. Have you guys heard of this?
What?
Like the evil eye, or they tell you don't tell people, the good things that are happening to you, or because, they'll give you the evil eye. My mom tells me this all the time. And while I do agree to some extent, I'm like, their negative thoughts. I'm sorry, nobody can destroy me but the Lord. The plans that God has for me are for me.
Sometimes
we not bringing the Lord in this today, okay? Because we're gonna leave him out. Because we talking about people, okay? We talking about there are people out here that will see you and will try to destroy your brand. They will destroy. They will try, but you know what the thing is that people believe what they want to believe. I mean, if someone puts something up about you and say you trying to get a job, what if the HR people believe that? Then you got to try to explain it. Then it's all unnecessary. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying when we talking about jealous people. There are some people that are very cunning, very evil. Yeah. They will do whatever they can to try to stop 100%. You, and you have to defend yourself. The thing is, it is your right for you to defend yourself. That's your right. Absolutely. But there's always going to be people in the back of their head that remember in 1986 when she said this, and that. That's what we're talking. That's what NeNe is talking about. Be careful about the people that you pick as friends.
Absolutely. Pick your friends.
I 100% agree with that.
Carefully.
But I also think you also need to see how much attention and energy you give to that jealousy.
Let me ask you a question, Adrienne. If you put something up on social media and you get a bunch of great comments, right? That one comment that's negative sticks with you longer than anything else, right? So I think for a while,
I absolutely felt that way. And we've talked about this in the sense of like retraining our minds and like just recognizing that you give power to people on such a level, but sometimes we as people have to almost try to retrain our minds or not give that much power and that much attention to that kind of energy. Like, trust me, you think we don't know that there's people out here hating on us?
Right.
Oh, for sure. 100%. My bigger thing is, one, if you recognize that you have a friend that is like that, distance yourself. Don't like keep that drama in your world. And when you do see that, get away from that. Don't sit there and be like, oh, she's hating on me or harping on that.
Right.
Don't give that attention. Focus on your goals. Focus
and
on
it's
the person
good
you
to
are and
focus.
focus on your truth.
It's good to focus, but what I believe NeNe was saying was that when people really want to destroy you, they will do anything. They will put up fake posts. They will say certain things. They will start, even though you try to stay out of it. And this is the thing, you have the right not to respond. That's the thing. But you also have the right to defend yourself because someone else is seeing that and they may believe it.
Right.
There's a saying that says perception unchallenged can become reality. That's why I always say I fight for myself. See, I'm from Detroit. I believe in fighting back. You know, if someone says something about me and it could really affect me, it could affect my family, I believe that I have the right to fight back because you can't have one side of the story out there all the time. But I understand what you're saying, you know, Adrian. It's like, don't let it destroy you, but also you have to look at the outside forces and what people will believe. I just believe in fighting back. I believe in answering and fighting back, and that's my right. You know what I'm saying?